What is it? You're sure? Once we crucify Hardcase, there will be no going back. Good. Help me carry him to the roof.
Left or right?
If you're going to kill me, just do it already.
What is it?
Left or right?
If you're going to kill me, just do it already.
I want you to suffer. And I want everyone here to witness your suffering.
Legion, when we came here, this was to be a simple conquest. No more difficult than that of the Twisted Hairs. But it has taken years. Years of pain and sacrifice. Many of you were not with us when the Legion first laid claim to this land.
Many of you were bleeders or snowblind, aimless until you found the Legion. Others are from Right Town, victims of Blackthorn's pride. Many others are those who simply saw the purity of Caesar's order. I've asked much of you these last few years.
But now, with this man's death, there will be no one left for Blackthorn to hide behind. When they fall, we will be vindicated. We will be victorious. We will stand tall as Legion.
That's enough. He's ready for the cross.
As he dies, so does the spirit of the bear. They'll consolidate what little they have left in Camp New Phoenix, preparing themselves for their last stand. It's almost over now, Courier. All that's left is to tie up loose ends. You're eager. Good. Use that in the final push. Dolus has served us well. We would not be here without him. Without him, you would still be our enemy. But with Hardcase's death, his usefulness has come to an end. He's a liability now, and he must be eliminated. That task falls to you. Grandstanding doesn't suit you, Courier. My Frumentari have found him hiding in an apartment building, like a coward. He shouldn't be much trouble for you. While you're gone, I'll amass our troops outside of New Phoenix. The end is near. Ave, true to Caesar.
You're not NCR, that's good. I might still shoot you, though. Oh, I did. It's the NCR turning against me I didn't expect. Guess that's why they call him Clever Harold. I know. You know, I had a family once. We all lived on this farm back in, God, I don't remember anymore. My wife's name was Irma. Don't know what she ever saw in me, but the only thing I loved more than her was our son. It's amazing what you take for granted. How much it hurts when it's gone. I thought it was the cons at first, till they showed the bull on their flag. I was beaten, forced to watch as they violated my wife and took my son away. And Graham gave me a choice. Join his Frumentari or die. And I chose the former. I spent years in that hell, forced to watch as they turned my son into a monster. Until I was finally sent to California. I thought I was free. Then I saw NCR. And I saw how General Oliver and Kimball and the senators treated the people beneath them. The conscripts were no better than slaves. NCR is Legion. Just a different animal on the flag, really. Everywhere you look, it's just one fuck-up after another. Vegas, California, Arizona, the frontier. I had a plan to change all that, to make things better. Too late now, though. Far too late. I tried to change things from the inside at first. You can see how well that worked out. That was plan A. Arrogant bastard, he'd still be around if he just listened to me. I want someone to know why I did this. I want someone to remember me. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds idiotic. All right, finish it. You're the courier. I have no chance against you. Besides, I'm tired.
Tried to build a base and bounce in elements, but we just didn't have the skills to accomplish it.
Courier, I'll assume by your presence that Dolus is dead. He'll be remembered for his service. Our Legion is ready. Blackthorn and those few still loyal to him cower in fear. There is no better time to strike. When you're ready, give the word. We go in hard and fast. An assault on all sides. We'll take the terminal first. Eliminate their high-ranking officers. Then, you will descend into the hangar and kill Blackthorn. The main force is required on the surface to take the camp. Besides which, you're the courier of the Mojave. Blackthorn is just an old man playing general. It should be simple to end him. Make it quick. I didn't think the mayor would support us, but they kept up their end of our bargain. The mayor will be removed in time, but for now, they're a powerful ally. Quite a few are chafing under our leadership, and there's been some fighting regarding the burned man. In spite of this, they are effective warriors. They will serve us well. The same as me, excited, looking forward to the inevitable kill. We've waited long enough. Now, we let loose the jaws of war. Courier. Good. I was almost going to start without you.
For Caesar!
Legion! Charge!
You'll pay for this, you imbecile. looking. They couldn't have gotten far. Get him!
courier. Figures it would be you. When I first heard you arrived in the frontier, I was relieved. Finally, our salvation had arrived. The courier of the Mojave, here to end our war. To fix my mistake. But my biggest mistake was bringing you here. I hold no illusion regarding what happens next. I'm dying one way or the other. But before I die, I'll make sure to kill you first, for Hardcase's sake. Rancor. He was a bastard, but I understood him. You. I don't know who you are or where you came from. Maybe you have a good reason to do this. Maybe that scar is the only reason you need. But to me, you're just a punk. And that's all you'll ever be. This is the Liberator. It's part of the reason we came here. The dream was that we'd get it flying, and then use it to take California back from Kimball and his kind. We've done a pretty good job of crushing that dream. And what, exactly, is a glorious death? Come on!
The day is ours. The few left alive have fled back south. New Phoenix has fallen. The frontier is now under Legion control. The North is secure. NCR has nowhere to run when the Butcher moves west. This is a complete and utter victory. I want to apologize, Courier. When you first came to me, I dismissed you as nothing more than a wasteland fable. But you've proven me wrong, again and again. It is because of you that everything you see is ours. I am a proud man, but I'm happy to say I was wrong about you. Thank you. Don't let this make you think we're friends, but it's a start. The road ahead of us will be difficult, as all things are. But now we can see the end. It's a new day, Courier. Let's see what we can do.
And so came to an end the Courier's exploits in the frontier. With the fall of Camp New Phoenix, there was nothing to stop the Legate, as he declared the frontier a Legion territory. Vindicated by his victory, Valerius was finally granted free reign over his dominion. He immediately instituted measures of reform. Under his rule, the Legion's dependence on slave labor was greatly diminished, and a choice few females were allowed to serve in the military. When told by Caesar to reverse these changes, Valerius declared himself Caesar, creating an eternal schism between the Northern and Southern Legion. Calidus continued to serve the Legate faithfully, acting as the Legate's political dagger to eliminate his enemies. Calidus would take advantage of the split from the main force to have a statue constructed in Joshua Graham's honor. The Malpace Legate would finally be rewarded for his service. After the fall of New Phoenix and their blasphemous alliance with the Legion, most of the Crusaders returned to Utah. Those who remained were soon enslaved or killed. Per the courier's previous agreement, Clemens was spared this fate and, instead, chose to take his own life. Basking in the afterglow of victory, Wellick revealed to the Legion that he had spiked their food with his super chem. Though this was against Legion laws, Wellick's chem had proven instrumental in taking New Phoenix, and so he was worshipped as a hero. Not long after, the side effects of the chem became apparent. After 12 Legionnaires died, Wellick was put to the cross for his crimes. With the loss of Dr. Voss, the future of Underland looked dim. Trader Smith, however, had prepared for this day and encouraged the robots of Underland to integrate into the outside world. Applying the lessons they had learned in their time with the courier, the robots of Underland would find their place in the wasteland. As per their agreement, Junkflee was left mostly untouched by the Legion. Though Junkflee remained free, its surrounding territories were all brought under Legion subjugation. The mayor's dream of a unified Portland Republic withered and died under the flag of the Bull. The courier destroyed the Church of Eternal Life without mercy. Their traditions and beliefs would die with them. The Church, blissfully ignorant of truth, would continue to operate as they had before, spreading the message of Ghoul Jesus to all who would listen. Their beliefs would eventually extend beyond the frontier, with new chapters being established in the NCR and even in the Midwest. With the war over, Irvington was fully taken over by the Legion. It wasn't long before the Legionnaires began to grow sick and die. A few even mutated into horrific creatures. To stop the plague, Irvington was burned to the ground, with its citizens still inside. Salt Town continued to be prosperous, but some years after the war, mutated ants flooded out of the mine, destroying the town. Salt Town was soon abandoned, its ruins left to the ants. America's internal doubt continued to push her away from everyone. Unable to resolve it, she grew distant. She didn't belong with the Crusaders. Maybe she didn't belong anywhere. She decided on her next scouting mission to disappear. No one would miss her. Your robot continued to serve you faithfully for some time, and you planned on bringing it to the Mojave with you. On the way back, the robot disappeared. In his place, a note that had a single word written on it: bye. And so it came to an end. The courier's magnum opus, a final adventure to the unknown. The road to Hoover Dam now lay before the courier, an empty slate to be carved. Because war never changes.